Louder.
We'll honor three special women volleyball student athletes on this Bearcats Appreciation Night. Please welcome head coach Kevin Edwards, who will do the honors.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight we're going to honor three players. Number 11, Shannon Barrett. Number 8, Mina, Pantovic. 14, Yeaslie, Velasco. Firstly, I'd just like to say a few words about Shannon. 4-year senior, played basketball. That's her love and her joy. And every time she comes to volleyball practice, she would start shooting hoops with my volleyball. So we had a little competition where we had to shoot 3-point shots, and of course, she didn't win. I won. You remember that? Okay? But definitely, what made the difference for me with Shannon this year is that we had a hole to fill in the middle of the court, and she's probably the tallest amongst everyone here. That didn't mean it added up to something good. Alright? But in 2 months, 2.5 months, Shannon has become the leading blocker on the team. So that just goes to say, with a little hard work, dedication, passion for something, and being in love with it, and knowing what you bring, is very important, and she knew exactly what we needed. She knew exactly what her strengths were or what her weaknesses were. Don't ask her to pass the ball, don't ask her to set it, don't even ask her to serve it. She will tell you no, but to block the ball, she will tell you, hell yes, I'm going to block this ball. All right. So if she takes that step in life, setting her goals, doing things that she wants to do, and set her mind to it, she can achieve anything. So without any further ado, Shannon Barrett. Next, Mina Pantovic. The good thing about Mina is that she's originally from Serbia, and Serbia has one of the best volleyball teams in the world. They actually, for the women in particular, they actually just won the world championship. So I can hear the end of it. When the USA beat the men, she almost cried. When the women won, I text her right away to say, hey Mina, congratulations, Serbia won. And she's like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm so excited. And Mina brings that kind of attitude to each day. She puts a smile on my face. Every time we talk, every time out, I actually imitate Mina's moves all the time. When she wins a point, when she loses a point, the reaction is totally different. And I enjoy seeing each and every one of them. But Mina being on the team with me for the last 2 years has been very, very, very big for me personally as a coach, to coach a player like her and to see her grow. I can put Mina in any position I want on the court and she will do exactly what we ask for. She's not the most powerful player, but she's the most consistent player and the most willing player that I've coached here so far. So without ado, Mina, Pantovic. Last but not least, number 14, Yeaslie, Velasco. If you just face that direction, this is what gets me going each time I come to practice, each time I go to games. See that smile? It's contagious. It's very, very, very contagious. Yeaslie is always playing games with me, trying to fake me out, show me signs, have me looking left, have me looking right. And we go at it all the time. And the players need to be aware because that ponytail is very dangerous. Alright? But Yeaslie has been a really charming young lady throughout this process. Her role has changed, it has evolved, it has changed, and now she has settled into a role where she's one of the best servers on the team and coming in and playing defense. And that's a very important role. And I hope that she will continue doing that for the rest of the season to propel us to where we need to go to. Yeaslie is an actual real senior who's going to be graduating and going out into the world. And I think that she can and will be one of the young ladies to make a difference. Alright, to represent not just Baruch volleyball and women, but all women in society and make a difference going forward. So thank you for being part of the team. If the parents are present, we'd like to invite you all to take a group picture with us.
Defensive specialist number 3, Isis Gonzalez. At right side hitter number 7, Leah Phillips. At middle blocker number 14, Joanna Francis. At center number 24, Karina Mina. And libero is number 6, Scala Chapman. Head coach of Burgess is Amon Barrett, the assistant coach, and the volunteer assistant, Christopher Williams. Now, tonight's starters for your Baruch College Bearcats. At outside hitter number 3, Stella Chung. At outside hitter number 5, Anita Sangara. At outside hitter number 8, Mina Pantovic. At center number 10, Sana Somaya Haja. At middle blocker number 11, Shannon Barrett. At opposite number 14, Yeaslie Velasco. And a pair of liberos, number 9, Youngie Gold. And number 7, Wei Chang. The Bearcats head coach, Kevin Edwards, the assistant coach, Brendan Murphy, and the director, Teresa Acosta. Now let's play ball. All the teams line up. Baruch, NCAA, and Kenny from Oakwood's Gordon strip by all student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Planning, racial, sexist comments are X. Anyway, our grounds were removed from this side of the competition.
Happy Thursday and welcome back to Arc Arena. It is loud in here and we have senior appreciation night going on. As we were saying, happy Thursday night. Welcome back to Arc Arena. We have the Baruch Bearcat women taking on the SUNY Panthers tonight. My name is Stephen Roach. I am a former men's volleyball player. I am here with my co-star and superstar of the baseball team, Brian Flannery.
Hey, Steve. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thanks for being with us, Brian. It's always good to be in Arc Arena. You can feel that the weekend is coming. The energy is in the gym. It's Thursday night.
And the Bearcats are playing great volleyball as of late.
Great volleyball. If you were not with us Tuesday night, the Bearcats played away. We were not at home.
College of Staten Island.
The College of Staten Island. And they beat Staten Island in 3 sets straight, and they confirmed CUNY playoffs at home. You will have to be here on Tuesday with us for CUNY first round playoffs. First serve, Yeaslie back there, serving specialist.
And that's going to be an ace to start out the match.
An ace.
Happy senior day, Yeaslie.
Yeaslie going back for serve number 2. Ace number 2, Brian, the senior serving specialist to start off the match for the Bearcats. 2 aces back to back.
Yep, great start here early on.
Yeah, first one she went down the line at the front row outside. The second one she went deep left corner, switching it up. Let's see where she goes for the third serve.
Same spot again.
Yeah, trouble. And a third ace in a row to start off the night.
3 straight aces. Gotta love that start right there.
I do.
Especially here on senior night. I'm sure everyone's families are here.
Yeah.
Great start for the Bearcats.
Great crowd, great energy going here. Fourth serve goes after it. A little aggressive, but she does miss. Point Panthers.
We've been saying it all season, though, Steve. We really love aggressive serves, especially going for the lines there. Just missed, probably about a foot. But
yeah, not a bad serve at all.
Yep. Purchase here to serve. Set to Anita.
And Anita finding that area 5 corner. No one's home. Ball strategically placed and lands.
Now we have Stella Chung back for the serve.
Short jump float. Middle 2 ball, tipped. And Anita's there.
Stella going for that back row, and she's going to get the deflection. Bearcats take a 5-1 lead here in set number 1.
Yeah, midterms are this week for all the CUNY students, or at Baruch at least. Now they're kind of over, no Friday classes, so maybe everybody's feeling that. They're ready to play this game. There's probably a lot of stress with the girls this week, too, trying to confirm that CUNY playoff spot.
Yeah, that was arguably the biggest match of the year, so for them to come out and win it in 3 was just a great, especially on the road. CSI is not an easy place to play, regardless of what sport you're talking. So for them to come out and win 3 straight was huge. Now they have the home court advantage for next week.
Playing CSI on Tuesday. CSI on Tuesday at 6 p.m. in the Arc Arena.
Yep, we'll be right here on air. Please join us.
The Panthers on a serving run of their own. 3-5. Wakey with a nice 3-point pass out to Anita. Off the hands, but it's dug. Outside set is hit into the net.
Bearcats take a 6-3 lead here.
I do have to note tonight that the SUNY Panthers are down 6 players. 6 players did not make the bus trip.
Free ball. Santa sets. Looked like she was going for Mina there.
Yeah, she went for a 2-ball 3 combo. She tried to have one person in the middle, but they were just a little off. They're talking about it right now, though. Going after the front row outside. Free ball back to the Bearcats.
Santa going for the tip.
Yeah, a little dumpy. Free ball sent back over. Yeaslie calls it to Anita.
That's going to give Baruch an 8-3 lead.
Yeah, Anita finding a hand.
Yep.
Just throwing the ball off it. Finds the ground. Point Bearcats.
Going for that back row again. It's going to be a kill for Purchase.
Yeah, nice little 2-ball out of the middle. There's some offense going. Number 14, Joetta Francis, the junior.
And checking in for the Panthers is number 10, Leah Bickley.
Perfect. The freshman from Brooklyn.
Outside set to Anita.
Nice dig, nice hit. There was some pace behind that ball. You could hear it.
Yeah. Santa's going to serve. Again, going for that back row. High set. Ball's going to roll around the net, and that point is good for SUNY Purchase.
Yeah, that ball rolled on top of the net for 2-3 seconds.
Yeah. I don't know if they could see that at home, but that literally rolled almost the entire duration of the net.
Yeah, I was about to say, Brian.
That was crazy.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a little luck in volleyball.
Free ball sent over. That's going to come to scoring table over here.
We thought we had it, but that one slipped through.
That volley right there kind of got caught up in the rafters coming off the serve. So tough recovery there. SUNY Purchase comes back. They now trail by 3.
Yeah, Purchase, even though they're down, they're showing that they're here to play. They're not going to go quietly.
Dug by Anita, set back to her.
Once again, some miscommunication, though, out of the Mina and Anita combo.
We're going to have Stella going up the middle into the net. SUNY Purchase chipping away here. Now they trail by 2, 9-7.
Yeah, the Panthers just chipping away at this Bearcat lead right now.
Taking advantage of some early communication mistakes. Let's see if the Bearcats can correct it here. That's going to be an outside set to Yeaslie. She's going long, and that ball is out. The deficit is now within 1 as Baruch leads 9-8. Girls just need to slow down a little bit here. Get back control of the ball and get back into one of those nice runs we had early on.
2-point pass, back to Anita. All right, that's okay, though. We have CUNY finals, CUNY quarterfinals, semifinals. Everything's coming up next week.
Yeah.
It's good to see them struggle a little bit right here, to see them come out of it. I'd like to see them
Yeah, they'll come out of it.
come out of this positively. I don't want to see Coach Kevin call a timeout early and try to stop the bleeding for the girls.
Mina
Off the hands.
going for the back line.
Yeah, off the hands. Nice high swing. Both elbows up, and she finished.
Yep, and that's what we were talking about, Steve. Let's get the momentum back. Anita has the ball now. She's getting ready to serve. Let's go on a nice run here. Yeaslie backsets Santa, goes over across to Stella. Back row can't handle it, and Baruch's going to take an 11-9 lead.
Yeah, just like that. A couple of miscommunication errors, and now they're getting things going, flowing with it a little better. I want to see them fluid.
Yep.
End of the season, there's some things that shouldn't be happening and that they're working on.
Anita's serve tips the top of the net, rolls over, and that's a service ace. 12-9 lead here in set number 1.
Yeah, you can also just see and feel the difference between now and the beginning of the season also.
Yeah.
They're starting off games hot. They're starting off games quick.
And they're finishing, too.
And they're finishing,
Yep.
Ryan. There we go. Another.
Speaking of finishing, another service ace.
ace.
Number 5, Anita Sangara.
Yeah, pulling out a 4-point advantage right now. 13-9.
Free ball.
Nice. Picked up by Wakey. Outside to Catherine. I'm sorry, Stella. Catherine to Stella.
Net violation, Steve?
Yeah, it looks like she doubled that set. So her
Okay,
left hand
double.
or right hand, yeah, touched that ball before the other one did. Refs called it immediately. Second ace for Anita. We have multiple Bearcats with multiple aces.
SUNY Perch is going to call a timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
1 minute.
And we are back here live at the Arc Arena. Baruch has a 15-9 lead here in set number 1. Anita Sangara continuing her service run.
And another double called. Second double, the first set.
16-9 lead here for the Bearcats.
Anita, jump float. Causes a little bit of trouble, but the Panthers get it over. Dug by Wakey. Outside to Stella.
Off the back row, and that ball's good. 17-9.
Stella. Deep left, deep right corner, area 5.
Anita with the serve. Going for the back row, just a little long there.
Yeah, great serve. That ball just missed. 5-6 inches. 17-10. Kevin takes out Anita and puts in Abigail. Wakey, 3-point pass. Sets up Mina.
Just kind of floats it over there, finds some space in the middle.
Yeah, that a deep little pocket. It's right in the middle of the court. Sometimes there's miscommunication on who should go for that one.
Outside set to Stella.
Nice touch by the Panthers. Back to Yeaslie. Yeaslie goes deep. Abby's there. Outside set to Stella. Goes off the hands. One arm, two arm. Ball finds the ground, and the Bearcats take their 18th point.
Bearcats now lead 18-11 here in set number 1 on senior night.
Yeah, I like to see them starting off so quickly with that fire and the emotion.
Yep. Playing some good volleyball.
Senior Shannon Barrett was there. It looked like it was going to be a Bearcat point, but Shannon netted. She knows she netted, and her and the ref are sharing a laugh right now.
Checking in for SUNY Purchase, number 2, Isabel Sharp.
Shannon Barrett, the basketball superstar who transferred over in her last season to play volleyball, is now leading the Bearcats in blocks this season.
Serve to Abigail, set to Stella.
Down ball.
That's
Sent out of bounds, Brian.
Yeah. 19-12 lead. That's going to give us the ball back and in the hands of number 14, Yeaslie Velasco, who's our serving specialist.
Yeah, and you can see the girls saying, hey, one at a time. We're not going to get 25 right here. Let's go to 20, 21. I like how they're putting the pressure on.
Serve just goes a little bit wide there.
Yeah, Yeaslie tried to aim that one just a little too much. When you are going straight down the line, sometimes it is very hard to just get your ball to go directly straight. You got to finish with all of your body going one way.
Gia Gwynn with the serve.
Sna sent over on one. Ball set over. Yeaslie goes D-ball. And a little rolly. Ball finds the ground. Yeaslie getting a back row attack kill.
Stella serving. SUNY Purchase can't handle it as Baruch takes a 21-13 lead here.
Abby Velasco, she's there to throw up the hands, make sure that ball doesn't get over the net. Intellectual play by number 15.
Stella with the serve, going back row.
13, I'm sorry.
Set up the middle, off the hands of Shannon. Shannon's going to recover. Back set to Yeaslie. Too strong there as it goes out.
Yeah, that one you could see Yeaslie's right arm was reaching behind her head instead of reaching forward.
Yeah.
She just jumped in front of the ball a little bit too much. That's okay. We keep swinging. Nice deep float serve. 2-point pass. Abby goes for the tip. What a great shot.
Again, really just not trying to overpower it there. Just great placement.
Ada Cao with the Bearcats point at a 22-14.
Wakey with the serve.
D-ball to the libero. Libero goes deep outside to Abby. They're there to pick up Abby's tip this time.
Into the net. Baruch takes a 23-14 lead.
Gonzalez, the junior from Manhattan, hits the ball into the net.
Wakey going back row. Set up the middle.
Yeah, nice high set. That ball just goes into the net, though, as the Bearcats find set point number 1 right here, 24-14.
Yep, let's see if we can close this out right here.
On 1, Brian. That's what we want.
Yep. Float serve.
Tipped over. Yeaslie's there, the senior.
Santa sets Mina.
Out of the middle. I like it.
Dug by Purchase. High outside set. Handled by Wakey. Outside set to Abby. Going back row, and that ball is good.
Abby with a set point kill. The Bearcats do it on their first try. Bearcats take a set 1 lead, 25-14. Stay with us. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Welcome back to Appreciation Night. We got our seniors going. The Bearcats took set number 1, 25-14. Got to get my numbers right before I tell it to the people. And we have Anita starting front row.
That serve is going to go into the net. Baruch takes an early 1-point lead here in set number 2.
Yeah, as the Bearcats rotate into rotation number 1. The setter going back.
Yep, Catherine Chen's going to serve here.
Opposite coming front row, and they're going full offensive to start.
Float. Kind of eats up the libero back there. Stella finds the line. That ball's going to go out. Baruch takes a 2-0 lead.
You hear Coach Kevin just screaming out. He wants his girls to be precise on everything right here. And once again, starting off hot and quick.
Yep, Catherine with the serve.
Rather see him aggressive. And Anita with a hammer.
With the spike, give the Bearcats lead. 3-0.
Floater. Nice pass, but the middle's there. Down ball from the libero, picked up by our libero.
Set to Anita, going up the middle, and that ball's good. Baruch takes a 4-0 lead here.
Yeah, great pickup by Young. Switching out the liberos, Young for Wakey this set. Coach Kevin just trying to get some touches for everybody.
Catherine goes back row.
Once again, the bench is screaming out. Stella listens, watches it, gets her foot on the back line.
Baruch with the early 5-0 lead here. Catherine Chen with the serve. Again goes back row, high outside set.
Nice high pass by Stella.
Catherine's going to set Anita off some hands in the front row. Handled by SUNY Purchase though, sent back over. And that's a point for the Panthers. As they get on the scoreboard here.
Ball finds that black hole in the middle of the court.
Yeah.
Combo to Anita, the back two. Puts the Panthers in trouble. Cats get a free ball.
Going outside to Ada there, but dug out by SUNY Purchase. That ball's going to go into the bottom of the net. Baruch takes a 6-1 lead.
Yeah, a nice setup block from Ada and Mina, scaring the attacker just a little bit.
Yeah.
She didn't want to challenge the hands at all.
Yep. Anita Sangara on for the serve.
Anita with an overpass. The ball is spiked and hit out of bounds as the Bearcats escape that point. Anita, float serve, going short.
Tipped over, and Baruch's going to get the point there.
Yeah, back row attack. The setter was a back row defensive player, and she left her feet to throw the ball over the net. You're only allowed to jump and hit the ball in the front row if you're front row.
Anita's serve goes off the top of the net, doesn't get the roll there.
Yeah, the tape was just not on the Bearcats' side that time. Close serve.
Yeah, close serve. Good serve, though.
Close serve. But that's what we talk about. I'd rather have you put it over and out of bounds than in the net.
Yeah.
They might have touched that ball if it just went over.
Yep. Karina Medina on for the serve.
Great pass by Anita. Sets up Mina. Dug by the Panthers. And she was under, but the ref didn't see that one. Point Bearcats anyway. As the season-leading blocker, Shannon Barrett comes back into the front row to add some defense. Free ball sent over. Anita's there. Outside to Stella. Stella goes deep, corner 5. Down ball from the libero goes into the net. And if you're wondering why the libero can jump and swing back row, it's because she's behind that 10-foot line.
Okay.
Where the call for the setter is she was behind that 10-foot line, but she jumped from front row.
Yep. And Mina's going to serve here. outside set.
And you want to see the Bearcats see that. She was set outside. There was no way she
had her
could
body
hit line.
turned.
Her body was turned. There was no physical way she was going line. You want to see the Bearcats shift over a little bit.
Yeah, she found some opening there.
Great controlled shot by her. Way to keep that in. That is not an easy shot.
Here you go, Shannon. Going up the middle. Outside set to Ada. That's a kill.
Ada finds some hands, gets the point, and walks over to this side. The 6-2 in play.
Yeaslie's going to check in here.
Yeah, with Santa going back to serve. That means Catherine Chen comes out, and a new front row opposite, Yeaslie, comes in.
Santa's going to serve.
Santa going down the line with an ace. The Bearcats are on tonight, serving.
Exactly, Steve. That's been a big thing here. Really clean service. Really just putting the Bearcats in a good position.
Yeah, from the start.
Not a lot of service errors, and you can tell by the score right now that Bearcats are doing a great job of really just playing their game, not making mistakes.
Great hustle by the Panthers, but it's another ace for the Bearcats.
Yep, that's kind of been a common theme tonight.
Santa checking in and doing some damage from the service line. Goes short.
For the high float.
Sent over on 2. Yeaslie's there. Santa calls everybody off. And that right there, Brian, she saw that the setter had already released. It was an intellectual free ball. That was a great thought by Santa, just because it went out of bounds. Yeah, she tried to place it, but maybe she tried to place it a little too much and sent it just a little left.
Yeah.
That's okay, though.
D-ball by Stella.
Picked up.
Nobody there.
You know, what I tell my guys every time, and every time we get on the court, it's basically a game to 75 mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, maybe even 90 if you add game 5. Mm-hmm. It depends how many points you lose, I guess. But volleyball is just a big game of mistakes, and you got to be able to react to it and get over it.
And you got to limit the mistakes.
Yeah. Whoever can limit these mistakes is going to take the game. As we see the Baruch libero giving us the thumbs up. He heard that.
Men's libero.
Kyriakos agrees with that.
The 4-year libero.
Yeah, he knows he doesn't make too many mistakes, but he knows that if you make a mistake, you just got to move on to the next play.
Absolutely.
You can't hold on to it.
Speaking of that, SUNY Purchase gets the point there.
Yeah.
The Bearcats got to respond here.
Yeah, and I don't think SUNY Purchase...
Outside set to Yeaslie, and they're going to call it double?
Yeah, double. I didn't really see that one.
Neither did I. That looked pretty clean from right here.
That's what I thought. But SUNY Purchase has been down this whole entire match pretty much, and I don't think they're playing like it, though. I feel like they're still attacking. They're still going after it.
Yeaslie with the big swing there. SUNY Purchase does a great job of recovering there, though.
Yeah, we got some volley going on here, ladies and gentlemen.
Shannon goes back row, and that's going to be
great hustle. Karina Medina flying all over the court. This setter, the freshman out of Brooklyn.
Yep. Stella's going to serve here.
Going deep after that front row outside. That ball is tipped. I'm still waiting to see what the call is here. In my opinion, I think it was a lift.
Serving for SUNY is number 2, Ada Cao.
And they're not calling a lift. They're calling the ball went off the block, hit the hands, and fell to the floor. Point for the Panthers. Panthers go back to serve. Nice float serve. That had some heat.
Outside set to Anita. Put something behind that. That's going to be another kill.
I don't know if Anita is a real estate major or not, but she finds all the open real estate on the court, and she finds it. She hits the ball there. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Once again, she didn't swing 100%. She just 75, keeps the ball where she wants it. You love to watch smart players.
Yep. She gives it to Santa. Santa's going to back set Yeaslie. Goes over the middle. going to Mina. Dug by Purchase. Sent back over, rolls on the net. Santa's going to throw the ball again, looking for that back row free ball, and that's good.
That was the second time she did the free ball over, this time with her hands, so she hand set it. A little more control. Same spot, but this time she got it.
Not afraid to go back to that, and Bearcats get the point.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
Yeah, you love to see that confidence, rather than her saying, I can't do it, I'm not going to do it the rest of the match. And a service ace for the Bearcats. We're going to get the numbers, but I don't know how many service aces we've had so far. At least 7.
Yeah, we got to talk to our stats guys. Young with the serve.
Down ball. Touch the hands. No hands.
Bearcats take an 18-8 lead here. Mina at the net. Wow, great recovery by SUNY Purchase. Outside set to Anita, going back low.
One blocker up. The freshman setter thought that she was back row and didn't block. Anita sees it, follows down the line, and gets a kill. 18-9, Bearcats lead.
Yeah, no answer for that outside hit.
Free ball.
Back set to Yeaslie. She's going to punch it over, find some real estate.
Yeaslie goes to the corner. Brian, I think it is that time. The Bearcats are up 20-8, and the Cats are rolling in set number 2.
Love to hear it, Steve. It's going to be a point there for SUNY Purchase.
Yeah, that one right there might have been Anita's ball, but that's maybe Santa, depending on how they want to set it up. But it's still
tough
that
spot.
Yeah, it's that tough spot
kinda,
right in the middle of the court.
Yeah. Good placement by SUNY Purchase.
If you can have the middle of the court locked down and you know who's getting that one, it makes things a lot easier. But sometimes it's just such a gray area.
Santa's going to set Anita. She's going to find the back row again.
Yeah, painting the line. Ball lands in.
We're going to have a double sub here as Catherine Chen and Ada Cao check in.
Santa, the setter, coming off for Ada, the opposite. And now we're having Catherine, a new setter, come in for Yeaslie, the opposite. That's how the Bearcats are running their 6-2 tonight. 2 setters, 6 hitters, rather than the normal 5-1 with 5 hitters and 1 setter. Catherine with a great serve. Mina, middle blocker, playing defense, saying this is my net. Bearcats do miss. Serve goes out of bounds. They rotate back to row 1. That means Anita's hitting a 5 right here, and Ada is going on the outside. And an ace for the Panthers.
It's kind of eating up that back row there a little bit.
Yeah, that one hit the seam right between the libero and the passer.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can call this early this time. Way to react.
Catherine's going to back set Anita. Blocked by Purchase.
Yeah, Anita picks it up herself, and Catherine goes over on 1.
Bearcats going to take a 23-11 lead here. Anita's back to serve, 2 points away from taking set number 2.
Yeah, goes over on 2. I'm sorry, but that was sneaky.
Yeah.
Great thought. 23-11.
Anita's serve. Going back row, finds libero.
Back 5. Picked up by Young. Tipped down the line. And the Bearcats find a point from a net. They called number 2, I believe. Isabel.
Yep, set point here for the Bearcats.
Let's see if they can do it on 1 again this time.
Anita goes back row.
Going after that front row outside, causing some trouble, and the Bearcats find a win in set number 2. This time they do it by a bigger margin, 25-11, with the first set going 25-14. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Stay with us.
and we are back here live at the Arc Arena in New York City. Thursday night, senior day.
Set number 3 coming at ya.
Baruch takes an early 2-set lead here over SUNY Purchase. Set number 3 is underway.
And after this match, we will be having an interview with Ada, the freshman opposite from the Bearcats. So stay with us. Give us a few moments after the game for the girls to say hi to Coach real quick, shake hands, and then she'll be over. We'll get some insight information on the Baruch offense, the defense, and how things are going into CUNY playoffs next week.
Yep, big time of the year here for the girls.
The Bearcats are coming off their biggest win of the season over Staten Island on Tuesday. Coming into Thursday and bringing that momentum in.
Dug by Wakey. Outside set to Abigail. Off some hands in the front row, but recovered by SUNY Purchase. They're going to call a double there.
Nice defense with SUNY Purchase. Skyla, the libero freshman out of Oakdale, picking that ball up, but a double coming out of the setter's hands.
Yep. That's going to go out.
Yeah.
It's going to take an early 3-0 lead here.
It seems like the Bearcats have started off 3-0 in all 3 sets tonight.
Which is important because early on in the season we had trouble really starting out.
Yeah, exactly.
So now to get that early lead is huge.
Another service ace.
We're going to extend that to 4-0 lead. We got to talk to our stat people, but that's a lot of service aces here tonight. Another one there. Catherine Chen. Nice service run.
Bearcats take an early 5-0 lead. Down ball given, and Ada follows that ball to the line. Ball goes out.
Catherine Chen continuing her service run here. 6-0 lead for the Bearcats, set number 3. A little low there. It's going to go into the net. Purchase is going to get on the board, 6-1.
Panthers number 1, Gia Gwynn will serve.
Gia Gwynn on for the serve. Back set to Abigail.
Goes down the line. I like it. Abby for the kill. Ball passed too tight. Finds the ground. And number 13, Abby, gets a kill. Grabs the ball, goes back to serve. Jump float.
Back row, high set. Into the net. Point for Baruch. 8-1 lead here in set number 3.
Yeah, this is a big lead early. Abby, another float, going deep, causing some trouble. Free ball sent over, and I don't know how that was not called a double. Refs are letting them play.
High set.
Abby's there, one-handed pokey, but you could just see she didn't get her hips around on that one. She was there, though.
Yeah.
Great touch, great effort.
Yeah, good volley on both sides there.
Yeah, way to make a move, Abby. Can't get all of them. Float serve landing in on the line. Ace for the Panthers.
That's number 6, the libero, Skyla Shopmeyer.
Cutting into the lead a little bit, 3-8. And then coming back with a missed serve into the net.
Baruch takes a 9-3 lead here. Gavenci's going to check in. And Mina's on to serve.
Mina.
Going back row with the serve. Free ball.
Gavinci with the save. Catherine goes deep corner. Great That was a great place.
Punched over. Catherine and Mina. Stella's going for the tip in the back row, and that ball is going to be good as Baruch takes a 10-3 lead.
Yeah, thrown down the line. You can see the crowd reacting. The Baruch men's volleyball middle blocker, Jake, thinking that was a great play. You could see his reaction.
Back set over the net there by SUNY Purchase. They're going to set Stella. Finds back row.
Roll shot.
Another free ball. Communication error there on the back row.
Yeah, sometimes that happens when you have the middle blocker who's just supposed to be that big person in the front playing defense, and then you throw him back row and say, hey, pass a ball.
Yeah.
There's just a little miscommunication. And now you have Wakey, who's the libero, who only plays back row, coming in from Mina.
Yep, Karina Medina with the serve. Catherine's going to set Stella. That's a kill for Baruch.
Catherine with a great set, getting her body around that ball, not touching the net, 2 hands up.
Yep.
Nice high set.
Double sub here as we have Sana and Yeaslie checking in.
Yeah, Baruch still running the 6-2. Has 2 subs come in. Nice hard serve down the line for an ace. Sana.
Another service ace.
12-4. Short serve, switches it up.
Going back row.
Abby with the pipe attack. Great swing by Gonzalez.
Not an easy ball either there.
No, not an easy ball. Great swing.
She had to time that perfectly, and she's going to get the ball in serve here. 12-5 lead, Baruch.
Yeah, Gonzalez looks zoned in, trying to rally her team back here.
Again, another back row communication error cost the Bearcats.
Gonzalez doing it all for the Panthers.
12-6, Baruch leads SUNY Purchase.
Yeah, Brian, just because the Cats are up right now, I don't want to see them get lackadaisical and put less
they gotta
effort.
Put this thing away in 3.
This is the 3rd set. This is the Panthers' last chance to survive. You want to see them really step on the throttle here.
Stella coming from the outside finds that dreaded middle area we've been talking about all night.
Yup. She hit it perfectly.
13-6 lead here for the Bearcats. Stella's also going to get the ball and serve here. Going back row.
Down ball coming from the libero. Gavinci almost blocks it.
Yeaslie.
Over on 2. Wakey says nope.
Into the net.
Yeah, just a little offset. That's okay.
Yep. Joetta Francis to serve now for SUNY Purchase. Going back row. Finds Wakey. Outside set to Abigail.
Abby, another play off the hands.
Velasco, the Bearcats up 14-7, and number 7, Chang will serve.
Mina's going to check in for Gavinci, and Wakey's on for the serve. Ball gets hung up in the rafters there. Perch is going for the free ball. That's going to just make it over. Free ball by Baruch, going for the back row there. Over and 2 for the Purchase. Mina up the middle, off some hands, and that's going to find the court.
Ball drops. Bearcats find their 15th point, 15-7 lead.
Bearcats now just 10 points out from taking this whole match.
Floater.
High set, punched over by Purchase.
Outside to Abby.
Goes back row.
Deep. Abby hitting that 6'5" seam and getting another kill. Floater. Picked up. A down ball sent over.
Stella from the pipe.
Down ball.
Santa.
Transition off the net, but Yeaslie's got to send a free ball.
And that's going to be a point for the Panthers.
That's a net violation on Mina, and she's not even mad because she knew that she touched the net. She just looked at Coach Kevin and said, I'm sorry.
8-point deficit now here in set number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us now, Baruch took the first 2 sets.
14 and then 11.
Looking to close it out here in set number 3.
Nice pokey, one-handed dig. Mina with a joust at the net. Free ball sent over the Bearcats. Let's see what they can do with it.
Awesome recovery there by
Santa
Stella.
goes outside.
Going for Abby, finds a back row.
Yeaslie, she's there.
Santa over to Abby. Great volley here.
Down ball off the hands. Setter's now out. They've got to send over a free ball. You want to see Baruch come on top of this right here.
Yep. Purchase trying to throw it over, and Baruch's going to win that volley.
Yeah, Mina throws up her hands and blocks it, but the Panthers were called for another double. Those are those momentum plays that you want to see in what we have been talking about all season.
Yep, Ada and Catherine.
Those plays.
Yeah, Ada and Catherine are going to check in here for Baruch. Catherine's going to serve.
Floater going deep. Barely picked up in an ace for the Bearcats.
18-8 lead here in set number 3.
I'd like to see the Bearcats not be looking at the score right now, though, and just giving 100% effort on every single point right here.
Yeah, even now more so. They got to stay mentally locked in to close this thing out.
Yeah, and bring in some momentum for Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, we did beat Staten Island this Tuesday actually, which allowed the Bearcats to have a home playoff match this Tuesday at 6 p.m.
We will also have a broadcast for that, so please be sure to join us.
Mina with a 3 ball.
Baruch's going to take a 20-8 lead here in set number 3. Ada going back row. High set for Purchase.
Off the hands. Catherine's there, though.
Great recovery.
Catherine's there again. Wakey's got to send a high ball.
Back set to Abigail, and she's going to get the kill on the outside. Bruce taking a 21-8 lead.
And so right now the girls should be talking, hey, let's cap them. Let's not let them get 11, or let's not have them get 12. It shouldn't be a mindset of we're eventually going to win and eventually they'll give us the next 4 points.
Stella, pipe attack.
Great offensive swing from Stella. That's what we're talking about, Brian. That was not an easy hit, and she went after that one.
Great placement, too.
Especially back row. Makes the difficulty a lot stronger, and she goes for another serve down the line. That might have been another double. Didn't get called. Abby gets set on the outside. Off the hands.
23-8 lead here.
You can hear the Bearcat bench screaming. They sound like they're getting ready for CUNY.
Like we said early in the season, it's all about how the girls are playing when the playoffs are coming around.
Yup, what's about to come up, ladies and gentlemen, and we got something special coming for you. So please stay with us the rest of this season. It's going to be great.
Catherine's going to back set Ada.
Ada goes for that black hole in the middle of the court. He gets dug, though.
Another back set to Ada.
This
going
time
for the back row,
deep.
caught up in the rafters. Purchase kind of tips it over. She's going outside to Abigail. Another kill.
Abby gets another great kill and finds match point 24-8. Bearcats look like they're doing a triple sub here. the 6-2, so that means Yeaslie has to come in for the serve. Ada is going to get replaced by a front row setter, Sanaa. And it looks like Shannon is going to come in for Abby. This is a great rotation. You got setter front row. Mina's in the middle still. Shannon's on a wing blocking position. And you have Baruch's best server back to serve.
Yep.
The Bearcats are
match point here.
set up for match point right here.
Match point.
24-8. Let's see how this goes, Brian.
Let's do it. Going high, back row.
Oh, no way. That ball might have been in. No way. I don't know.
Just missed there for Yeaslie Velasco.
Maybe out by a half an inch. Match point ace. I would have loved to see that. Now the Bearcats got to earn it. Floater. Yeaslie with a 3-point pass.
Going to Shannon. And that's it. Baruch wins.
Net, and the Bearcats win on Senior Appreciation Night. Great game for the girls. Offensively, defensively. Effort was there on both sides, Brian.
Yep. Everything's really coming together nicely for the girls.
Yeah. Thank you for staying with us. This was the last regular home season of the game. You have seen the Bearcat women start off slow from the beginning, and it is now the end of the season. They started off hot, quick, and aggressive tonight.
Yep.
Great match to watch, ladies and gentlemen.
Really seeing that progression all season has been great.
Yeah, and we appreciate you for staying with us through all of that. It has been nothing but wonderful for me and Brian to have you guys.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll be back next season.
Absolutely.
We only have CUNY playoffs after this, Tuesday, 6 p.m., Arc Arena.
Yep, please be sure to join us as we will have our regular scheduled broadcast on the YouTube channel. So
yeah.
make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be a good one.
Because after tonight, it's lose and go home.
Yep.
It's survive and move on or lose and go home.
Playoff volleyball.
And if you stay with us for another minute or two, we're going to have opposite freshman Ada come talk to us and chat for a minute. The Bearcats won the first set 25-14, the second set 25-11, and this last set was 25-9, I believe.
Yep, 25-9.
So that was good that they showed improvements throughout the whole entire match, and they didn't just let up. Started off quick. Coach Kevin has to be happy with how they played tonight.
All right, Steve, I'm signing off.
Brian, thank you for joining us as always. It is so great to have you.
Been a great regular season. I'm looking forward to our playoff run.
Brian will be the superstar of the men's baseball team this season, so please check in with baseball when you get a chance.
Thank you, Steve. All right, and thank you for everyone for watching. Have a good night.
Have a good night, Brian. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay with us. Within just a few moments, Ada Cao, the freshman opposite, a secret offensive weapon for the Bearcats, will be joining us to have just a little chat on how she feels the season went, how the offense, how the defense is going. After tonight, the Bearcats improve from 9-15 to 10-15, while the SUNY Panthers, Purchase Panthers, go from 3-15 to 3-16 as they take a slight fall. The Bearcats do have a 5-3 CUNYAC record, which is good enough to put them in 4th place in CUNY, while John Jay does hold that tiebreaker over the Bearcats. If you were watching that game, Baruch took the first 2 sets and then lost the next 3 to John Jay. So John Jay does hold the tiebreaker.
Okay, Chris. Wait 1 second. You guys talk, look up at the camera.
And we are back. My name is Stephen Roach, and I'm here with Ada.
Hi.
The opposite. We were just talking about all game how you are a secret offensive weapon for the Bearcats, just coming in, giving a lot of momentum, a lot of great offense from the D-ball and the 5. Now, this is your first year with the Bearcats. How's it going? This is now your last home game until playoffs, and you guys, we talked about that too. You clinched playoff this Tuesday. We'll talk about that in a second. But how's the first year? How's the season?
It's actually really amazing because everyone is like so friendly. The coach is like amazing. He knows what he's doing, and like everybody's just really friendly. Like the seniors. Like, it's sad that they're leaving, but, like, I actually make really great friends with them. Yeah,
that's what we talk. Every single girl that comes to these broadcasts says that you guys just have so much chemistry. There's so much great fun going on between you guys. It's so good this year that, like, you as the first year feel that too. And you're going to have your first CUNY experience coming up with the playoffs. That will be here in Tuesday. So this Tuesday you beat Staten Island for now having a home match this Tuesday at 6 p.m. Have you guys talked about that? How do you feel about playoffs?
We're actually really excited because this time we're going to have our home court. We're going to have our crowd. I feel like we're going to be more pumped, and I think we're going to play way better. Yeah. Another thing that we've talked about is how many transfers and new players that you guys have had. Your communications sometimes can be a little off, but overall, how do you feel that you guys are talking with each other on the court and acting? I think everybody like has a lot of fun on the court, and we bond off the court too. So I think that like helped us a lot on the court. Yeah,
it comes back onto the court with that.
Yes.
We do talk a lot that you guys are always eating. You guys got any fun New York City spots to go eat with the team?
Yes.
Any recommendations for the people at home?
I don't know. Like I'm actually like my high school was in Queens, so I'm not in the city as often. But like now because I'm in the city, like I'm actually still exploring myself. But there's this Thai place near our school. I forgot the name, but I just went there today, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, the Thai. Okay. It's so exciting to see that you guys are all loving each other, enjoying the moment, especially first year, because once you experience this once, you're going to come back and know how to attack it maybe better next time. So lastly, because we are playing with the opposite position, you guys run between a 5-1 and a 6-2, and we've talked about how that's two setters between one setter. Do you feel that the 6-2, which is not normally a normal thing in volleyball, but you guys are running it pretty well. How do you feel about the switches with that?
I think it's actually really good because sometimes the setter might get tired. So like it's like great if like you switch it around sometimes.
Yeah, and allows more players, new faces. Ada, appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You are a wonderful person, a great addition to the team. Offense has been nothing but spectacular this season. I wish you the best in playoffs. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a good night, guys, and we'll see you Tuesday, 6 p.m., Arc Arena.